Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bros Park. Today we have Busamen, Gachi fighter. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Colin, and I'm always joined by
Yours truly, Jeff. How's everybody going? Today was I would say not much happened in this episode, really.
No, it was
Even
a
though, like,
building block episode.
is this anime like slated for 12 episodes this season? Because like it felt like a kind of a waste of an episode, really.
I think it's
Right?
12. Yeah, I think so. I mean,
We're like on episode 9.
yeah, we're the majority of the way through. I would be very surprised if it was anywhere close to 20 episodes. I assume
no
12
way.
to 13, right?
Yeah.
So
Anyways, basically, casino arc done. They get they're celebrating with a feast. They actually got a reward for dealing with the casino. The funny thing is, the reward was actually supposed to go to
Aldine!
the heroes, Aldine, Alcanor, Devil Girl.
Yeah.
I guess Shigeru, maybe, I don't know.
Shi-
But anyways, they don't care about him. But like, still, half the earnings still go to the party because they were still like directly affiliated with the whole like operation or whatever.
Yeah, and of course, Seiji-san was like, "No, we did it for justice." And Shigeru was like, "Don't try to deny this. It's gonna cause hell for the public offices. They're fucking like void of life, anyways. Like, we just take the money, dude. Just take it." And
Yeah, it's basically like you won the lottery and you're like, nah, I don't want the money. Imagine the headache that would cause for everybody.
yeah, so they take the money, and now we're kind of a week later. They're, like you said, having the feast, and at this point, I forget his name. The blonde gentleman from the casino.
Kato.
Yeah, so Kato comes in and he basically presents them with another job saying, "Hey, there's the rich individual from the casino that you saved. He wants a bodyguard to travel back to his town where he is just an arms dealer. Like, he's a weapons manufacturer, but he's an arms dealer."
He's like the leader of the company there, and the company's fucking massive. So like they agree to it. They're like, you know what, screw it, why not, right? And like because like they might get more information about the Ordnung spear.
Yeah, Orgnung steered, and they have talked about it within the group a little bit, other than with Seika, and they have a like black flag with a gold hem on it as their symbol that they fly, and that's all they really know other than Shigeru.
Yeah, and funnily enough, the freaking arms dealer, his name is, I forgot his name, but like Shigeru clocks. He's like, wait a second, that's my old boss who like was sexually harassing people and like causing so much like discrimination, harassment problems.
Yeah,
He's like, oh my god, like fucking everybody's here, man. Everybody's in this world.
yeah, you might as well just die in the real world and come here. Like, fucking
They
whatever.
didn't even die. They didn't even die. They're like, oh,
That's
they
true,
just get
yeah.
sent.
Yeah, shit, you're right. Well, he's there, and he I will say, the idea of him having in the real world like dietary problems and all these things, and instead in this world he has the same issues, but he just gets one of his like maids to come over and cast healing magic on him so that he can keep drinking beer and having shitty foods is, you know what?
It's so smart.
It's so smart. It's so fucking smart.
I wonder if there's like a magic to like slim you down and make you pretty, because like he's also like on par with Shigeru's looks. But like you said, I think they keep making Shigeru ugly and uglier every
Yeah.
episode.
Every fucking episode he gets either fatter or he grows another chin or his eyebrows get bushier. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, and I was surprised because I thought his ex-boss would be a little bit shady, but like he was like, you guys, here's a feast, and like I don't know much about this Ordnung spear, but maybe one of my employees knows. And I'm like, yo, that already sounds shady, but like it actually kind of works out in the end.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be that he was part of the organization, or maybe somebody in his factory was, but it doesn't seem that way. And he offers up a factory tour the next day to kind of let them question some of the factory workers. And
Yeah, so yeah, they
It's
go on a
pretty chill.
field trip.
yeah,
They go on a field trip demonstrating the weapons, and then they go ask the guy like, hey, like you know anything about this like cloth or anything?
mhm. And he said he hadn't heard of Orgnun Spear like verbatim, but there was an order a little while back for 1,000 spears, and it was an order placed by these men that were in black robes with golden hem that looked very familiar to the flag that was shown. So then they showed up at the house and it was completely vacant. Nobody was there. And he was just like, yeah, that's the only thing I really know. And it's like, it was a really weird transaction. And that was it. That's all we got about Orchid Spear.
So like, that's like kind of the end of that whole like pathway, right? Because like they didn't really discuss too much about that. They're like, okay, well, this like is a dead end. So I think Shigeru and Seiji, I'm surprised with the way the anime took this route. They were discussing it, and like Seiji's been like thinking like I should start up a company to help those who are under the curse of their special notes, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it got pushed this way because with the reward money, they're literally just carrying around like 2.4 million riras, I think they're called in that world.
Yeah, just in the luggages.
Yeah, in cash, right? So they said, I'd love to put it in a bank, but the banks are like kind of sketch in this world because security risks are ever prevalent. So why not put it towards something that we can build? So that's where I guess the company came in. And the problem that Shigeru brought up is Seiji's special note says you can never turn your back on a friend. So if he starts a company and people are his friends, what if there's a traitor or an enemy or somebody from Orchid Spear or something like that? And he's like, ah, fuck, you're right. Like, what do we do then? What should we do? And Shigeru passes the idea of being a king, right?
Yeah, he becomes a king, and then he has like trusted confidants that work like govern people, and then he's like just above them, right? So he has to select people that he trusts. That way, you know, his special notes don't work against him. And I don't know how, but I guess Seiji kind of misinterpreted that. He's like, he's like, you're right. We should start this company. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, he was really stuck on the company idea, and he was like, oh, by king you mean that's how I should rule my company? And okay, yeah, let's do it. You've made up my mind, and Shigeru, because you've helped me with this, you're one of my trusted confidants. Can you please be one of the co-founding members, and you'll be one of the people that I trust? Shigeru's like, how the fuck did we get here? Like, I was talking about a kingdom, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I like how he's trying so many ways to, like, you know, like say no. He's like, he even told him like, hey, my income is like 1 to 10,000. You know, like I will like deplete the company's money, like.
Yeah, I can't work for it. I can't work for a company like that. And then Seiji was like, well, why didn't you run us poor when you saw our money? He's like, well, there's no reason to do that. And he's like, well, that's exactly why I want you to be part of the company, because you could have. And some people take their notes and make other people miserable, but you didn't do that. And you know what? Fair enough.
He has a point, but at the same time, that's such a dick thing to do too.
Yeah, can you imagine? You're just in this new world. Poor. So bad, dude.
Yeah, so then like after that, it goes through like a little time skip of like 1 month, and we actually see the company is built now. Like it's called V's Bridge. Yeah. It's funny how they chose the name, because like originally Seiji was like, I want this to be like the Burning Flare Human Incorporation. Yeah. Just like, oh, what?
Yeah, it was, I think it was Burning Passion Incorporated for Burning Flare Humans or something. I was like,
yeah, something like that.
The fuck is that? So yeah, instead there was all these little like pieces of paper with different names on them for the company, and Seika had to pick one, and he was about to pick the Burning Flare Humans.
He like freaking like moved it forwards for her to pick.
Yeah, but she went over to the side and picked Viz Bridge, and it was meant to be the cross of visible light and bridge, to be, you know, the bridge to the light for these new people. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I also like don't mind the name Viz Bridge, like that's cool.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're back in what is the kingdom called? Like
Valeria?
Yeah, Valeria or something like that. And that's where the company's set up, and they have Kato, and they also have the like information dealer from the casino arc.
Yeah, so I was like, dude, that guy looks sketchy as fuck. But I guess like if Rize,
yeah,
what's his name? Rize,
like,
yeah, can like, you know, doesn't say like, oh yeah, that guy, don't fucking hire him. I guess he's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, and then we found out that he was actually a plant. Like Seiji said, hey, go undercover in the casino and get us information. So like, CG seems like he was like chill with this guy for a while now.
Yeah, like very proactive. I was like, what the hell? Like, it didn't like when they first entered the casino, he was the one who spoke to them and everything. I was like, whoa. Seiji was very, very like proactive from the very beginning.
Which is great. It's fucking awesome to see. So their idea for this company is to take people in that are suffering from their special notes and basically accommodate their special notes in a way that makes it so life is livable in this new world. Like kind of what Orgnon Spear does, but not with a devaluation of life.
Yeah, like they want to take them in before they, have a sudden turn in morality. So like they were actually allies instead of,
Enemies.
Degenerate henchmen of Orgnon Spear.
Yeah, and you know what? We're back to corporate world, and that's fucking a weird roundabout way to get there for this world.
Yeah, so like they're not adventuring anymore. They're just fucking running a company, which like, hey, fair enough. It's a very interesting turn, but I assume they're gonna go back to adventuring at one point or another. But, I think their process is pretty cool. So like Seika and Shigeru like are interviewing people, and then like Rize is actually like scouting people like from a distance to like make sure to like read their windows and see how they really are.
Yeah, if they're being honest or whatever.
It's a pretty good method and everything.
And Seiji stays out of it because if he becomes friends with them, he can't ever betray them. And it's funny because Shigeru actually like has trained Seika to not be the little crybaby that she always was. Like this guy comes in and says, "Oh, I said that I need no money in my fucking special note, so I can't even touch money." Like shit. And she was like,
he's living like a bum.
Yeah, Shigeru was even like, "I'm surprised you got this far, dude." Like what the fuck. But Seika even came up with the idea herself, was like, "Hey, but that doesn't matter if it's not cash, right? So if we pay you in goods and services or like merchandise or housing, whatever, then we can still pay you and you'll be able to live your life, right?" And he was like, "Oh my god, you can do that? That's great." And I'm like, this is such progression.
I was like, yeah, it's great progression, like from Seika's part, but I'm like, dude, you didn't think of bartering to begin with, like what?
Well, that was what I don't know if, because we saw Shigeru do that with the arrows.
Shigeru did that, yeah. So like, it's perfectly fine to do that, right?
Hey, dude, he was a salesman though. Maybe this guy never thought of that. He's just a bum in the real world too. Who knows?
Yeah, true. So like Shigeru is like pretty like proud of Seika for like coming so far, and she's so helpful. I guess that's her thing. She wants to help people, but then like someone comes in, like a beautiful mature woman from according to Shigeru, and he's like freaking the fuck out.
He's shaking and shit, and like it seems like more than just other women where he's like, wow, I could take more damage than to kill the entire world 3 times over from them touching me. It seems more than that, and I feel like they're baiting us with this, or maybe we're just stuck on this because we're stupid. Is this the girl from the train? Is this?
It definitely is, dude.
We thought that was Rizu though.
Nah, but this one is definitely her.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Okay,
Come
so
on,
all right. So we might be wrong again, but she comes in. She doesn't even say anything, and this is the last applicant for the day. And Shigeru basically says, "There's something more than just the damage I'd take. There's something off here."
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So I'm. All my money's on the table. This is the one who falsely accused him.
Maybe.
What do you think?
I thought that with Rizu so like to my core, and I was completely wrong about that. So I'm gonna go with no, it's not her. All right.
But you gotta think about it this way. This season's almost over. They gotta address it.
Like, do
I
they?
don't know if this will get a season 2, man. It might, but I feel like they want this resolved.
But like
for season 1,
Orgnon Spear is not gonna be resolved in the next 3 episodes, right? Like
yeah. That's like a season 2 if it does happen.
Yeah. So I don't know if this whole like the person that falsely accused him storyline is also going to be brought up in season 1. I just don't know. I'm second guessing now.
I think so, man.
Okay. Well, you know what? let us know what you think in the comments down below. Leave a like. Check out all the other series that we're recapping almost every single day of the week in the podcast that comes out weekly. But until next time, thank you all for tuning in, and we will catch you later. Peace.
Peace, guys.